Fantasy. It's not what it used to be, is it? In olden days, there was a clear distinction between good and evil, but now that polarity is gone. A rugged knight facing off against a horde of goblins and orcs for the sake of his kingdom or for his beloved maiden seems like a long forgotten story. Now we have whatever this is. I think you and I both know what fantasy has lost its edge since the golden age of Tolkien and C.S. Lewis. I would know. I spent most of my childhood days enjoying them. But fantasy continues to have a massive audience appeal, and authors produce more fantasy novels now more than ever. The makeup of that audience has, however, drastically changed, with the fantasy genre losing nearly 20% of its male audience. This means something drastic occurred within the fantasy novel ecosystem. What changed, of course, was the quality of writing. Instead of opting for universal understood narratives tied down through compelling storytelling and character arc, the newer generation of writers believe in the subversion and degradation of these long beloved formats. So what do we do now? A24 Studios just released a trailer for their movie, The Death of the Robin Hood. Its hook, the legend was a lie. Can it be more obvious? It is exceedingly clear that the authors of today have close to nothing but thinly veiled contempt for the giants whose shoulders they stand on, and they mask it with postmodernist gibberish to make it seem like the society are above what our forefathers made for us. Many creators, such as Asmongold, Andrew Briggs, and others, have rightfully pointed out the particular tragedy. Fantasy used to uphold timeless symbols of good and evil. Romance used to mean marriage and loyalty. Goodness would align with godly virtues such as chivalry, integrity, and kindness. Evil would be clearly distinguished, undeniable, and unmistakable. Now, none of that is the case. Now, the good, the bad, and the ugly sound more like morally gray, the misunderstood, and the body positivity. Can you think of a single time in modern media, fantasy, when a main character's love interest waited for their return after a long period of time away? Mary Jane doesn't wait for Peter in most iterations of Spider Man. Eve from Invincible Comics meets a new guy while Mark Grayson was trapped in time travel adventure. I mean, the concept of loyalty and a relationship is rarer than fighting dragons these days. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like there is a light at the end of the tunnel. People continue to mindlessly consume a topic for another day, but awareness is key. While you wait for a new author to come into their senses, trying going back and reading such of the classics, such as Aragon, Lord of the Rings, or if you want something more inclusive, try Luck in the Shadows. Stories that understood the importance of proper storytelling. Till next time.